Boots on gravel, map in my hand. I'm chasing the line through promised land. Old creek water, pine smoke, yeah. You keep your secrets everywhere. I see the signs in the broken road. You call me out, I won't go home. When the dark gets loud and the road gets long, I lift my head up high and I sing that song. Arcane adventure and I'm learning new ways. Live from somewhere, it's Friday night and I'm walking by faith. Arcane tea time Tuesday, God's leading me through. Christ is our King. Oh, I'm standing with you. We can camp by the water's edge, fishing poles and a campfire pledge. Every shadow tries to spin a lie, but truth keeps shining in my eyes. I've seen false kings fall to dust. Only Jesus holds my trust. When the whispers come and the shadows rise, I'm not built on fear, I'm built on Christ. Arcane adventure and I'm learning new ways. Live from somewhere, it's Friday night and I'm walking by faith. Arcane tea time Tuesday, God's leading me through. Christ is our King. Oh, I'm standing with you. So unravel every hidden scheme, break the chains that cage my dream. From the corners of the world I run to the name above all, Christ the Son. You are truth when the night is thin. You are the light I'm walking in. Arcane adventure and I'm learning new ways. Live from somewhere, it's Friday night and I walk in my faith. Arcane.
Alrighty, guys, welcome. I am so glad to have everybody here tonight. I am excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Hello, Raz Cooley Wabbit. I am glad to see you. So we've got some prayers to go out this. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. We have some prayers that I would like to shout out tonight, and some little bit of announcements. And I want tonight. Oh, TKB is here. Hello, TKB. Good to see you. So I am going to post the link for the show to come on tonight, because tonight is going to be special. We're having an open line party. Hello, Amy. I want everybody to feel welcome, to be able to come in and talk about different things. I'm going to throw out some questions, and I want everybody to get into this and give your opinions, give your experiences, give your ideas, because you know what? In this community, I don't think there's any ideas that are necessarily wrong. They might be off, they might be different, they might be odd, but you know what? Think about what we're looking at. Cryptids and spooks and creepy things and things that go bump in the night, that we were raised to be told that it's not real. So is there a real answer? As always, you know that I am founded, this channel is founded on Christ. However, I want to put out there that I am open to many different thoughts, Ooh, I keep hitting my microphone. Thoughts and ideas. And the reason being is because if we were to be taught, for example, if we were to be taught that mythology, I'm all over the place tonight. Christy's laughing at me backstage. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this woman." If we're to be taught that mythology is real and it's just stories, and the gods of old from Greek mythology are completely fake and made up, we wouldn't learn anything either. But again, my thought: these gods of old from Greek mythology, are they the fallen angels? And you know what? That just might be one of those questions tonight. So, that being said, everybody is welcome. Everybody, I want you guys to just have fun. This is party time. I can't be out having my party out in the woods looking for these guys tonight because, yes, I totally overdid it. Fishing. I probably should have called it after an hour. But yes, Bat Mom, that's kind of what when I said this is Partyline tonight, that's kind of the whole process or the whole thought process behind it. Just like the old party lines when everybody would get on the phone and talk. Yeah, kids just don't understand nowadays, kind of like rotary phones. But I kind of overdid it, and my right hand is numb, which is probably why I'm hitting the microphone a whole lot. But hello, Wendy. Good to see you. So I want to just say I am so thrilled to see everybody tonight. I am so excited. I have been all excited about this all day. Hello, Warren. Good to see you. Oh, and you're in Ohio too. I'm gonna get out there. My buddy Tim too. He's out in Ohio, and we're supposed to, God willing, we're gonna hit the campground again. But anyways, I digress. That's kind of how this tonight's going to go tonight too. I have a feeling. I'm going to throw some questions out there. We're going to get the panel on here. You guys are welcome to come on to the panel. I would love it. You don't have to show your face. You could show your little icons. That's fine. I would love to have you guys come on and pop on and kind of give your ideas to some of these questions and answer them in your ways and putting everything out there. And we're just going to have fun with it and see where it goes. And then from there, let our ADHD brains just kind of take it away. Because, I know we all got it a little bit. If you don't have a little bit, you got a lot of it. So we're going to have some fun tonight. So some prayers going out. I would like to ask everybody to keep in your prayers Wendy's mother, who is still currently recovering from her fall. I would like you guys to keep Diana in your prayers. She's feeling a little under the weather, so please keep her in your prayers as well. And I would like to ask for prayers for my neighbor across the street. She is, I don't know if you guys were watching any of the stuff that I was talking about. I was in chat the other day watching Dee's live, and the neighbor lady across the street gave me a call, and she was having some problems with her thermostat. So I actually left and ran over there, and sweet lady, she's 87 years old, but she's living on her own, and she has some memory issues, but I would like to ask prayers for her because she's having a really hard time right now. So if there's anybody else that would like prayers, at the end of the show tonight, we're going to do a prayer for everybody. So please put your prayer request if you have somebody that you would like to think about that, and put them in chat in the comments, and I will make sure that we add them to the prayer list for tonight. So that being said, I hope everybody's ready. We're going to have some fashionably late people because Shel is supposed to be coming on. Is she here? Is Shel here? I know she's supposed to be coming in, but we are going to bring in Miss. Hi, Figgy. Okay, Miss Christy. Let's bring you in. And
Hi.
hello. Hello, chica. What's up?
Hello, everyone. This is like crazy. This chat's going nuts. I wish our chat was like this on Wednesday nights, y'all.
Well, okay. Here we go. So anybody that's not already watching OCST and not already subscribed, you need to subscribe to OCST every Wednesday night.
That would be awesome. I might even drop his link a little bit later.
There you go.
No, I put Shel's name in there so we can pray for Shel too.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and Shel is supposed to be coming on tonight. Shel is also under the weather. So we have, a few people who are probably going to be watching tonight too and not really commenting. But please, I want you guys to know that whether you're commenting or not, you are part of the family and we're thinking of you and we're grateful that you're here. So, alrighty.
Sorry.
So,
Harold's bringing in the dog.
Yeah. All right. So I am posting the link one more time for StreamYard. So anybody else that wants to pop onto our party line, come on in. Everybody is welcome. Anybody is welcome. I'm allowed to have up to 10 people here. I think it would be awesome if I could get this filled up, but we'll see what happens. And guess who's fashionably late? Hello, Shel.
Oh, no. I was late. You just were not noticing me.
Oh, okay. No, you're supposed to say, no, I am never late. I am never early. I arrive precisely when I'm supposed to.
Early for everything, except for the things I'm supposed to be early for.
You said 9 o'clock. It is 3 minutes to 9, so she's early.
I'm at the fashionable point.
No, don't you know? It's always you're either on time or late. There's never an early. You're always on time or late. But
yeah, who would walk in at 9 o'clock and watch somebody pop on exactly at 9 o'clock? Then we're gonna know,
right? Okay, I just want to add Vicky to my prayer list. Okay.
Did you say Vicky?
Yes.
What's going on, Vicky?
She said she's going through some periods of adjustment and she's just needs some prayers. So.
Oh, okay. By certain, we will do that.
Prayers are always good. Heck, add me to that list.
And the more people that when you pray together, stronger power. It's you've got that.
True.
God can't ignore us if we're all screaming at him, right?
True. It is so true.
It's kind of like that little meme where Stuart's yelling at mom, mommy, mama.
God, Cassie used to do that to me. It made me so nutty.
Sometimes I just want to throw something at the kids when they start doing that crap. Shut up. I hear you.
I'm going to knock this microphone over tonight. Sorry.
Put it on the other side of you.
I can't.
Jess has got UFO lights behind her.
Yes. Okay, my daddy bought those for me. They are, you can see them. See?
They're cute.
Bigfoot.
That's so cute.
You get them.
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably Hobby Lobby. I don't know.
What? Where did you get the lights from?
I don't know. My dad got them for me. I don't know.
Sometimes I wish Dad was on here and I asked him.
Everybody needs prayers. I will tell you guys. It has. I know. I was talking with you, Christy, and I was talking with you, Shel, before we came on. But it seems like right now, I don't know if it's the spiritual battle that we are fighting right now, or I'm sorry, I was reading Batmom's comment. I'm purposely ignoring you, child. I don't know if it's just the spiritual warfare or if it's just in my head that I'm thinking that it's just so extreme lately. But, and I'm sure if you ask anybody else, they're going to say the same thing. Like, yeah, it just seems like everything is coming at you just nonstop. Boom, boom, boom. but it really does feel that way. And I know everybody says, "Oh, the veil is thinning, and things are getting worse and worse." And I mean, is it? Is it just feel that way because now we're the older generation? Because I remember my grandparents saying, "Yeah, back in my day, and kids these days just don't understand." But I don't know. Is it because we're just getting older and seeing things differently, or are
No, because
we?
no, I have too many like younger people that follow me, and also like my daughter's crowd, and even my son, which is like there's 10 years between them, kids his age. They're all noticing things. They're all waking up to things.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, and I mean, even even things like car accidents and the Borg, Diana, it's the Borg, car accidents and vandalism, um, just blatant disrespect and of people, just the I don't know, people just seem to have such a disgusting attitude nowadays, and I think people are surprised when they finally come across somebody that is nice and kind and isn't such a turd. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's just
It's shocking to come across younger people these days, and you just expect the worst from them, and then randomly you meet somebody that's nice, and you're like, wow, okay, that's very rare.
yeah.
Jess.
Yeah. I'm coming for my flautas.
Oh yeah, you better be hurrying up.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Jess? How's it going?
Hi, Shel.
Hi, Shel.
Everybody's popping in, says hi to everybody. Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
it's a party tonight. Everybody's welcome. So yeah, whoop whoop. Oh, Grace says, "Who's that beautiful girl?" That was your daughter.
Cammy. Yeah, yeah, that was Cammy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sweetie, there's a lot of people out there like that. I've got lots of good friends who are not. Yep. Just gotta pray for them. Sooner or later, they're gonna come around. I'm sure.
Good evening to you, CR Milam Designs. Oh, hello, Jason. Sorry, I was reading chat.
No, that's fine. Yeah, paranormal community. Yeah, it is pretty cool. For the most part, I think and like you and I were talking, Christy, right before we came in. So many people, want to, if it's not their opinion, if their opinion is not accepted or their ideas are not accepted, then it's wrong, and that's really not the way it is. I mean, it really can't be. Like, how are you supposed to learn and grow? And maybe it's off, maybe it's different, maybe it doesn't jive necessarily with your beliefs or thoughts, but at the same time, maybe there's something else to pick up from it that would. Does that make sense? Is my ADHD working? Hello, but
Oh, it's working. It's working.
there's always stuff to learn, no matter what. Okay, for example, I was listening to a podcast. This was months and months ago. I was listening to a podcast where there was a gentleman talking about how he was a Christian and he was looking for things and how he could give back to the community. But he really had a hard time because of his belief system and stuff. And he ended up discovering through dowsing rods and such that he could speak with the other side. And he started to work with them as far as finding missing persons.
Oh, wow.
So he was working with, and I can't remember the name of the show that I was watching, but he was working with local authorities to find missing persons. And in one of the things that he was talking about, and I wish I could remember the gentleman's name, he was talking about how he kept asking them on the other side, like, are they dead? Are they dead? And they kept saying, no, they're not dead. They're out in this field. You can go find them. They're out in this field. They're not dead. And when he would arrive, he would find out that they were deceased. They had passed. And he was so confused. And oh my goodness, Vicky, I'm sorry. Holy cow. Was that recently, Vicky? Holy cow. That is scary.
Holy moly.
Oh my goodness. Yes, definitely prayers. Holy cow. I hope everybody was okay. That is terrifying. Holy cow. Holy cow. I'm sorry. That is terrifying. How long ago was that?
That's crazy.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch for her comments too, because holy cow. So through questioning and all of this stuff, he was kind of confused. He goes, I keep asking you if these missing people, these children are deceased or if they're alive, and you keep saying they're alive. And it had struck me when he was talking about it that of course they were alive, because through Christ we don't die. Our bodies die, but our souls don't.
Correct.
And that is when he ended up saying he had to ask them if their body was dead. And then they came back from the other side and would say, yes, their body is passed, but they're not dead.
Right.
And it's like that right there, whether you, and you know where I kind of stand with the spirit thing and ghosts and how they are and stuff. Mm-hmm. Whether you believe in ghosts, believe in spirits, believe in the other side, believe in some other worldly thing, you can't deny, yes, Catherine, you can't deny that. Pretty much listening to that really solidifies. Tansy, Elder Medicine Bear Claw, welcome.
Hey, Jess, Vicky did respond.
What did she say? I missed it.
Go up in the chat just a little bit, right above Catherine's.
One of the kids who pulled the trigger had 2 other pending gun charges. At 18 years in prison at 17 years old. Oh, that is so sad. Oh, man. And even sadder is the gun laws. They're not, they protect, but they don't protect. I am so glad you guys were safe and nobody was injured. And that's really sad that a baby ended up. Wow. That's crazy. My point is that even if you don't necessarily believe everything that the person is talking about, or their stance, or their opinions, or whatever, sometimes there are things that you can learn from other people's experiences that will help solidify other things that you've learned along the way. And like I said, that really solidified for me that absolutely, even the spirits from the other side are saying they're not dead. They are living in their spiritual form. Their spirit doesn't die, and they go on. Our bodies die. Our bodies are just the little cars that we're driving.
It's like the spirit has no sex or species or anything. It's energy.
Yeah. So we're just driving this body around to see how it goes, and when this is done, oh my goodness.
What the heck?
Got fire on the highway list.
Somebody sold me a lemon. I'm just saying.
Shel.
Okay, Shel, then But you just said someone sold you a lemon, but God doesn't make a mistake. So
That's true. That's true. It
sometimes
just means that whatever we were given, he gave it to us because he knew that we could handle it.
God won't give us more than we can't handle. So,
Mm. Although there are some times that I do
I
question
know.
it. But um
Maybe we can handle it, but our body can't.
yeah, that's true. That's true. And yes, Elder Medicine Bear Claw, this world is not right. And that's one of the things too. I guess that's kind of the topic for today, right? Is where is this world going? I mean, we've got crazy stuff going on. Uh, it's not right.
Well, they say it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse
Absolutely.
until until Jesus comes. So
Yep.
all the stuff in
Yep.
Revelation, wars, rumors of wars, hatred, all of that. Yeah, it's
The narcissism, what does it say? Men lover of themselves. And oh my gosh, I see that so much. Everybody is always putting themselves first. I mean, to the point where as Cooley, my body is crying. Yeah, my body is my whole right side of my body is crying. But yeah, prayers for you. But yeah, it is. It is gonna get worse and worse. And I don't know. I put up again, you guys, everybody, people that are coming in and joining and stuff. I'm putting up the StreamYard link. You guys are all welcome to come on in and please join the party. If you're commenting and that's where you want to stay, great. If you want to come up on the show, that would be awesome. I would love to have you guys come up here and give your thoughts and ideas too. But yeah, so here we go. Yeah, it is going to get worse. I really think it is. It is getting worse. Absolutely getting worse. And I think that's why it's so important too, as Christians, that we need to really, I mean, we're told to live our lives in God's image and do things through Christ and with Christ in our hearts and Christ in our minds. And it is more important now than ever before that we are doing that, for the simple fact that if we aren't putting ourselves out there as Christ would want us to, how is that going to bring anybody else to Christ? It's not. As Christians, should we be accusing other people of witchcraft and evil deeds and things that they're not doing because we just don't like them or things that they've done? No, we shouldn't, because what does that do? You are still hurting the things that they're doing.
Spread rumors and lies. I mean, we could just keep hitting this bell over and over. That you got a bunch of adult people acting like little playground children all of a sudden. It's like everybody's in recess 24/7.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you're here, Mama Bear Claw. I'm glad you're here. What was this other?
So my preacher, my pastor the other day, how God went out and told them to be fishers of men instead of the fisher, like they were fishermen, but it says put up your nets and go be fishers of men. So what do fishermen do? They take their time. They get to know the fish. They get to watch the way the fish are going, but see, if we're supposed to be fishers of men, we're supposed to be next to people, watch how they act, not follow the way they act, but watch them. And then at the right time, you go, hey, do you know about Jesus? Do you know what Jesus did for me today? and then that way you could almost win them over, like not befriend them, but be like God and talk
Exactly.
the way God would want them to be, because we're supposed to be fishers of men, not fishers for fish, basically. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out because it had a lot of meaning to me. You're supposed to be a fisher of men.
Hey, Jesse, how are you?
Good. How are you? It's so nice to see you.
I
Infinite.
finally figured out how to get on StreamYard.
Yay! Welcome, Jason. So
The
we
only
got
thing I can't figure out is I don't know how to type or chat.
Oh, you know what? If you're on your phone, I would just leave it because otherwise you're going to keep going back out and it's chaos. Yeah, you'll keep kicking yourself out. It's weird when you're on your phone. So,
Well, this is cool.
And I can't see chat either anyway. So
yeah.
hello to everybody.
Chat on
You're
my
saying
phone.
hi to me. Sorry.
Well, hello,
Yeah.
Shel. Nice to meet you all.
Hello.
So, how are
Hello,
things?
How you doing?
Good. How are things going with you? I mean,
So-
I know
so
you've
far,
been
so
going through
good.
some rough stuff too, and things are starting to turn around for you as well, huh?
Slowly but surely, I have to go this June 1st. I have an appointment for a psych evaluation that I have to have done.
Okay. Yeah, that's usually, yeah.
And
Pretty
then
standard.
I guess on June 17th, I have Social Security disability phone call that I got to take. It's like at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Mm. Well, prayers and good luck, and we'll be praying for you.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it, everybody. You guys are all awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So, and Infinite, I had put up the comment. He's going to be running for city council. That is, you say, Grace says, city council and cryptids may not go together. You might be surprised. I mean, after all, Daryl Denton, he was mayor and he hunts cryptids, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, maybe it would be a good thing for Infinite to get into city council and he can raise awareness.
maybe Infinite needs to have one of the what the heck, the cameras to see if they show their heat signature.
Oh yeah, that like a thermal cameras and see how many people are actually reptilians in his
Sorry, I couldn't resist it. Just when TKB said that the other night in one of our shows, I just like, what? Makes sense, bro.
Oh, which by the way, I gotta say, TKB, if you're still here, I've got it. The
She got the medicine that you
yeah,
said.
I can't say it. Yes, this stuff is awesome. Awesome.
I didn't even look for it at Walmart. Darn it.
Oh, this stuff is it's a godsend. Oh my gosh, I've been lathering this stuff on my. Oh, who do we got here?
This is Onyx.
Hello, Onyx.
Onyx is going to be YouTube famous.
Yep, he is a Morky Maltese.
Aw, so sweet.
Yeah, he's my little buddy.
I'm waiting for Junie to start pawing at me. Usually he's sitting right here on my printer doing the whole paw thing. Yep.
Cute.
So, well, thank you, Rosebus Wild Goose News. That is quite a name.
Was she from up north? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that name.
It's not pronounced up north. It's up north. Up north. Get it right, Christy.
Really? Oh, sorry.
Here, okay. Here's a topic. I'm going to give you all a topic while I type this out, okay? And then you can talk amongst yourselves. Here's the topic. What is the strangest creature or cryptid or mystery thing that you've ever heard about, and where is it located?
Oh my gosh, Harold?
Like the straight Harold's the strangest creature.
No.
What's the strangest
No.
cryptid kind of thing? Like, and I'm not talking about like, necessarily Dogman or the rake thingy, but like, what is something that you might have heard in a show or a podcast, somebody describing, and you're like, that is just the craziest thing I've ever heard of. What is that?
The giant rabbit for me. It's like a rabbit creature.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm getting reports of it from like all over the place, like the whole United States.
Like recently?
And me and Mark seen it in the swamp for the first time. And then I was like, we just kept it under wraps for like 5-6 years. I didn't even mention it to anybody. And then my daughter called me describing it, saying, I just ran into this thing and they were on the back roads, Southern Illinois, Kentucky. They didn't know which state they were in because they were running around out there. And they had an encounter. Then Daryl Denton told me and I can't remember who he was with. I think he was either with Martin Groves or he was with Barton Nunley. And he said that they had, I think maybe it was all three of them, but they had ran into one. And then Freeman Young in California has described one. And I'm like, holy cow. That's a lot of people coming through in a short amount of time, within a year or two of each other, telling me they've seen the same thing me and Mark did.
You know what came to mind when you said giant rabbit thing. I went right to a certain something.
No, this is like it's like a kangaroo rabbit. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, okay. No, nobody was in a suit. No.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
The ridiculousness.
We're not gonna do that again. Okay, I gotta type this in here for explain. I'm gonna type this in here for Catherine, so she knows how to spell this. And okay, so what about
Type it.
What about you, Jason or Christy? What is the strangest story thing creature that you've heard of? Have you heard of anything weird, odd in any like not necessarily yours, but maybe a story that you heard of across the ocean, across the pond, or just coming across listening to other cryptid shows, or even Harold? Harold is more than welcome to chime in.
I'm trying to get his butt to come over here and sit with me.
Oklahoma's weirdest, strangest creature is probably the octopus.
Yeah, that is weird. Like,
I just heard about that like 2 or 3 days ago.
Talk about it.
And do you think it's an octopus or like a giant eel?
I think it's probably some kind of squid. Not quite an octopus, but maybe some kind of squid that has adapted to fresh water.
Good night, Rose.
Oh, good night, Rose. Thank you for being here. I think I'm spelling this right.
I can't think of anything. I don't know.
No? Oh my gosh, I'm getting old and I'm putting my glasses on and off to try and read this stuff.
As you can tell, I took my glasses off.
Okay, now you're teetering, Jess. Now you're just taking low punches.
Okay.
No.
What? I can't do this.
You got the bifocals.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to start getting, because I don't have bifocals right now, but
you'll have to get them because I had to get them.
I have them on my glasses that I'm wearing right now. I have them.
I took mine off because of the glare.
I didn't get them until 3 years ago.
Okay, there we go. I put it in there for you, Catherine. That was a whole lot of work. I hope I hope you use that because it works great. Anyways, I get the generic stuff. Otherwise, you can get the name brand. It's called Voltaren gel. Works great.
That's the stuff I was telling you about, Jess.
Okay, well, I was just ignoring you because you're like my mom now, so I don't listen to you anymore.
Yes.
See how she does me? You see? And she's
That's
going to have to
hilarious.
get grounded. I'm going to ground her.
I'm so glad she said that because the other day she called me mom too. So hey,
Well, that's because you told me to get home safe and not text and drive.
exactly.
I have to sit in the timeout chair. Time for that.
Mama Bear Claw, that is the stuff that TKB told me to get for my nerve pain in my arm that I've been having because I've been having a lot of issues with my neck and my back and stuff because I'm currently on that's why I'm not out field investigating tonight because I am on sabbatical from work.
It's called Deathlineck cream you can get it on Amazon a lot cheaper. If you type in Voltaren on Amazon, it will actually, like, you scroll and it'll show you the generic.
Okay. Well, this stuff is like gold. It's so great. It's so great. I love it. I'm gonna have to get a bigger tube or buy stock in it because between me and now with Danny being in the car accident, we've both been lathering this stuff on like lotion. It's just like so works really good.
Comment that, okay, yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I do. I make cream neuropathy sore muscles arthritis cream. That is awesome. Is that in your store thing? Yeah, because
Ice cream. Wow.
oh, you know what? Oh shoot, I can't. Okay, hold on. I gotta make Mama Bear Claw moderator so she can drop her stuff in here. So talk amongst yourselves. Do I need to give you another topic?
Did you catch anything today?
No, a sore neck, a kink in my neck that got worse and worse. But no, but you know what? But a bad day fishing is still a better day than a good day at work. So it's okay.
Yeah,
I watched your YouTube short, and that was really good. The YouTube short of you, that was really cool. I like that.
The short? Well, but the short was just me telling you guys to come on tonight, and then that I was going to go fishing.
I watched the whole video as well, and I thought that was really cool.
Oh, I really think that little old town thing, that is so cool. And I would love to be able to, and I know I was kind of talking about it in the show this afternoon. I would love to be able to go and actually camp out in these like creepy, haunted old ghost town places and record and, do a live and record and put the videos out there, but to like bring everybody with and like experience it as I'm going through it too. I think that would be amazing. I think that'd be so much fun.
There's an abandoned city called Cairo in Illinois, down at the tip. It's like an hour from Bartonelli, in LBL. So that whole place was abandoned because it's a risk because you got the Ohio and Tennessee, and the Mississippi all coming together right in the same spot. And so like in 1933, it wiped out the whole city and they rebuilt it, which I don't know why they do that, but they did. And this time they came up with these weird type of like locks, if you will, that would lock it down, and like part of the city would be locked away and would get flooded, but the other part would be saved. Anyway, so they deemed those after so many years that they were like old and rusted and hadn't been used and stuff, that they thought they would probably fail if they're like 5 feet thick, and they thought that they would fail if there was a great big flood like the other ones. So they abandoned the whole city. And it was not that long ago. It was like in the later 80s or 90s that they did that. And so there's really modern day stuff. Steel, if you look it up on YouTube, Cairo, Cairo, Illinois, and they've done all kinds of footage on it. It's got they left everything in place, and nobody vandalized it. That's what's weird. You go in, and everything is still the way it was, like in 1987 or whenever it was, and the church, the preschool, the Sunday schools, everything was just ready for class the next day.
Wow.
And they just left everything, even the houses. People left. So why did they just leave like that?
That is weird.
And then take things with them. If you usually take, people usually take things with you, or people come in and they vandal and steal and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, none of that. It's what's making people afraid of that area, that they don't even want to get their belongings. There's got to be something more to it.
Ooh, my spidey senses are tingling. I want to go.
I know, I do too. So Kathy. Yeah, it's like a 4-hour drive from my house.
What's that, Jason?
I said, I know one thing I need to do is I want to get out and I want to start fishing, because I'm always in the house all the time, and I need to find outdoor activities to do, like kayaking or something.
Yeah, definitely. Kayaking is, I almost did. I think I'm going to pass on the kayak because I don't know. Everybody just kind of made a downer about me getting a kayak. I'm probably off better just renting one when I want to go out. But fishing, definitely. Fishing is always a plus.
And you can come down here. Cassie will go kayaking with you. Jess, she said she would, and they've got kayaks from the lake property. So yeah, Cassie said she'll go out with you.
Yeah. Well, and fishing, you never know what you're going to get. You might actually run into something cryptid if you're going fishing. So be careful, Jason.
I've always been told if you're going to go kayaking, you might want to go with another person because you never know what could happen.
Yeah, that's true. Elder, I made you a moderator now, so you can drop your link, and you should be able to drop your if you have a link for your a website link for your store and stuff too, you can drop that. So now you can do all of that stuff. So welcome to the family.
I did post her link for her 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Christy, because I was slow. I couldn't, for some reason, when I pulled it up on my phone, it was blank. It was YouTube has been really weird lately.
Yeah. You have to keep in mind, I'm on the computer at the laptop, but I have my phone right here so I can chat.
Hey, Jess, I got to hop out for a minute.
Okay.
I got to go deal with my dog.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for coming. And yep, you're welcome to pop back in whenever you're ready. So,
okay, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you did a magnet, didn't you? Did you?
Yep. Yeah, Danny was actually magnet fishing this afternoon too. She was magnet fishing off the bridge.
See, I had to go back to work. I didn't catch any of that stuff.
That was fun. We had fun doing that.
You know what? Is Amanda still in here? Or did she... Amanda, if you're still in here, give me a little shout out so I know. Because I was going to give her an official welcome too and make her a moderator. We're getting the band back together, guys. Except, you know what? Have you talked to Dana today, Shel? I sent her a message.
She texted me this morning and said she was going to be very busy, and she was going to be busy all day. But no, I have not talked to her. Okay. I haven't called or anything. Okay. I figure she'll get in touch when she's unbusy.
Okay. I'm just scrolling up through some of these other comments, and I was seeing Warren had said there's supposed to be spiders in the Amazon that are the size of large dogs.
Ew.
Is that? Have you heard that?
A spider the size of Charlie? I think I would just, I would die before it got to me. I have a heart attack.
I know, right? Well, that's what I was saying this afternoon. Clough thought he was funny. He sent me a video of a spider dragging a rat up the wall. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, at that point, I'm sorry. Oh, Amanda's here. Okay. I'm like, at that point, I'm gonna make you a moderator, Amanda. Don't go nowhere. So then you can share channels and stuff that are worth a view. Oh, which I have two channel shout outs I have to do. But I was thinking, I know.
Where was
Oh,
this?
the
Where is the
ADHD
spider
is
that
strong
big?
at this one today. I don't know. He just sent where in the chat they said in the Amazon. Clough, the video Clough sent me, I don't know where that one was. It was just at that point I would just burn the house down. Gasoline, kerosene, propane, the whole shebang. There would be a huge explosion. Which, speaking of explosion, did you guys hear about the explosion in South Carolina?
No.
Did you hear about the one in Dallas?
No. When was that?
Yesterday or today, there was a gas leak in an apartment building and exploded.
No, there was a sonic boom explosion that happened in South Carolina about 5:30 yesterday.
It was happening here all the time, and they finally stopped.
Well, I guess a meteorite crashed and nobody knew about it. They couldn't figure out what it was for almost an hour. The military base, Fort Jackson, they couldn't even figure it out. They didn't know. Helltown, Ohio. Yes, Vicky, I'm taking you to Helltown. We're going to Helltown.
Where was that gas leak explosion? Was that Dallas?
No, that was in Florida.
Oh, was it in Florida?
Yeah, it was. The gas leak, that was Dallas.
Okay, Amanda, you're a fishgal now.
The rocket explosion was in Florida.
Oh, I guess there was a rocket explosion in Florida. That's what
yesterday.
When?
I read it this morning.
You read it this morning, so he's not sure.
It happened sometime yesterday.
I know. It's crazy. What's going on?
Project Bluebeam, I'm telling you, they're testing it all out. You know, they've got meteorites coming down to see who was going to believe that. They've got, rockets exploding. They're just trying to see what we're all going to believe.
Yeah.
Gooberman.
The rocket's name was Blue Origin.
Coincidence?
I'm just waiting for the next mall invasion.
Right? Vicky's gonna meet me in Helltown. Sounds good. Oh, Nancy's gonna meet me in Helltown too. We're all gonna have a party in Helltown.
I live in Helltown.
I want to go to Helltown. Oh.
So.
Is that in Ohio?
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's
How far is that from me? I have to figure it out. About 12 hours, probably.
I think it's southern. It's south or mid-eastern, southeastern. Figgy wants to be the governor of Helltown. You know what? We could just take over Helltown. We'll just put a big fence around Helltown, and we'll do that whole thing that we had been talking about. Batmom had mentioned earlier this afternoon. We'll just create our own community. Yeah. Sign a waiver, you don't follow the rules, you just might go missing. I'm just kidding. It is Helltown. Who knows?
Harold just said he wants to drive into Helltown like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
And thanks to Jess, Kool-Aid already sponsored the whole event.
Yes.
It's kind of like my dad would always say, like, "Hey, Dad, where are we going today? We're going to hell and back." Yeah. So my dad would be like, "Oh, where are you going? Hell and back." No, seriously. Well.
I always say we're going to go to hell if we don't change our ways. So.
Yeah, we could even sell those T-shirts that said I went to Helltown and all I got was this T-shirt.
Are you going to come over here and find me?
Come on and join us, Harold.
And then on the back of the T-shirt have a little tail, like
like a little devil tail, or
a little devil tail. Yeah,
just make them, or you could just do random tails. Like some you might just get like a rabbit tail. Some you might get a little dog tail.
How about a ponytail?
So
ponytail.
I was thinking like the whole pitchfork type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be a fun road trip. I think we should just plan a road trip and be like, okay, you guys, here's the dates. We're going to Helltown. Everybody knows because you can look up Helltown on the map, and then everybody could just, whoever wants to join us, we're going to Helltown. We're going to investigate Helltown. We're going to put together. Yeah, that's actually one of my other questions. We're going to put together this optimal investigation team. Everybody that is ready and willing to put in, we'll go to Helltown and we'll investigate it. It'll be phenomenal, outstanding. Yeah, you'd have to hitch a ride with. I just heard Christy and Harold say that they offered to pick you up on their way.
Who's
Diana.
that?
Diana. Raz
Diana.
Rabbit. Yep. We're going to hell then, Nancy. We're going to hell. Amanda, you're gonna have to oh no, you're way out there though. You're way out in California, man. There's
Here, that's 16 hours from my house.
Hey,
yeah,
you know what? I'll just hop on the fire extinguisher and I'll ride it there.
grab our broom. Hey, Lori, it's good to see you, sweetie. Welcome in. Yeah, everybody, grab your pitchforks and brooms. Please don't go to the satanic barn. What? There's a satanic barn in Helltown?
Let's go.
You'd have to. That's where you'd have to set up the. You'd want to set up the. Oh, I can't think of the name of the device that actually will do the stick figure thing if it sees a person. What is that called?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking
I can't remember. I used them before.
That would
They're
be
freaky.
So cool.
It's freaky.
I know.
I took it in the field, out in the field, and yeah. And I will say this: these figures appeared bigger than the other littler figures that I encountered, ghostly. These were big figures.
Well, and is it because they're closer to the camera so they look bigger, or?
I don't know. That was one question I had. I just thought it was weird that out there in Bigfoot territory, all of it was big.
Oh, Amanda says Bear's been there many times, and Nancy says Dee's been there before. So I think that would be a fun place to investigate. That would be pretty cool.
16 hours and 16 minutes from my house to Helltown.
I know. I told you. It's going to be a long road trip for me. Well.
For me. It's not as far for you. In Ohio.
Well, no, I'm talking about. Well, okay. It's the same amount of time. I think it's the same amount of time for you to drive to Helltown it is for me to drive to you, because you're just going off.
Yeah, I'm going to the east.
Yeah. So it's just there's that split. But that would be a fun investigation. So that was one of my other questions. Okay. And this is for everybody. I kind of put this question together because I have in my mind the best team, what I would want, a person that can do this, a person that can do that. But tell me, if you could put together the most optimal investigation team to look for or investigate with the knowledge, living or past, who would you put together to investigate the spiritual cryptid phenomenon based on 100%.
I've already been there, done that. So I think I've had the optimum team experience. So,
do tell, Shel. Do tell. She mutes herself. She's like,
no, sorry, I was being quiet. It was back in the day. My mentor, Farland, and then we had the skeptic always, but yet believed, but skeptical of everything, was Rick Cruz. And the three of us did awesome together because the analytical minds were all so diverse that it really made all of us think and do some really crazy stuff that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, you always have to have the Sully or Scully. Was it
Yeah,
Scully?
the Scully. Yeah, yeah,
Have
we
the
had the Scully, and then logical thinking was Farland, and then I come along being the gifted one, and was logical in a science type thought process.
Yeah. But that's a small team, really? Like only what, 3?
Yeah, the 3 of us. But we were in contact with people all the time, like that would like inspire us, like MK Davis and Dr. Sentinel Webb, and we had some really great people, and Scott Carpenter, and yeah, we had a great thing going because we were always in contact with them, and we were all like, yeah, always brainstorming together, and then we would apply it when we would go out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, I mean, I guess a small team, I don't know. Cuz I definitely would want
Well,
in my
when I've gone out with more than 3 people at one time, it's a buzzkill always.
yeah.
Too many people, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason. I'm glad you got to pop on here and we got to finally see your face. Scooby and Raggy, of course. Yeah. What is that for the comic relief, right? Shag and Scoob. You know, I guess I would want if I could put together an optimal research search investigation team. I would definitely want to have some type of I don't want to say like a cadaver dog, but definitely a dog trained in that could really a Scooby, that sits on silly, but yeah, a Scooby that would be able to sniff things out and animals have such an amazing sense that I think it would almost be a huge benefit to have a dog.
I've always had giant breed dogs, and they've been great. But I literally had a Carolina dingo that would stomp her right foot when the Sasquatch were close, and she just keeps stomping it. And then if it was a canine, she would literally like circle my legs and try to get me to turn around and look at me and stomp her left leg. And so I started using those cues, and they become word clues that I later on, within like a few months, could just say, is that a Squatch? And she would stomp her right leg if it was. If it wasn't, she wouldn't stomp. She would just look at you. So I could. She was great at cues to tell me if they're there or not there.
See, and I think that would be so beneficial to have on like an investigation.
It was. I miss her. Yes,
Yeah.
she was amazing. So many of my researcher friends tried to take off with her.
And how do you train that? You can't really. I mean, can you really train?
It just was like an ability that she already had going on, and I just enhanced it.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that would be an awesome.
But I literally had her around cryptids since she was 6 weeks old. And she was terrified of this one Sasquatch that constantly got on our roof. And she was just a baby. And he would throw things at her, like rocks and stuff. He was mean. And one time he grabbed her and was like taking off with her. And I was begging, no, that's my baby, no. And he stopped and let go of her, and she ran back to me. And she zoomed through the door, under the bed. She didn't come out for like 3 hours. When she did, she had to go straight to the bathtub. She stank really bad. But that's what like trained her to be really in tune to them, I guess. Like maybe a fear instilled inside her.
Yeah, could have been. Hello, Lone Star Supernatural. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, pop on if you would like. I'd love to have you come on in and share some thoughts and comments if you'd like. Man, I love seeing all of these people tonight. This is so wonderful. I know it's a small group that's even watching right now, and I'm sure some people are going to say stuff, but you know what? This is awesome. I love this. Everybody is so nice in the chats too. You guys are awesome. Am I saying that too much? Awesome. You guys are
No.
awesome.
Everybody's awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. Tacos for
Linda.
everybody. Everybody gets tacos. So speaking of tacos, no, it's
Oh my
not.
goodness.
Speaking of tacos, I just wanted to give a shout out to some of these channels that I really like. That has nothing to do with tacos. I told you I was going to be loopy tonight. I had to take my medication, so I'm a little loopy. So shout out to a couple of channels that I would love for you guys to, if you haven't already checked out, please go check out. Of course, Lone Star Supernatural is a good channel. Go check them out. Lost Cryptids Conspiracy. Lost Cryptids Conservatory, another awesome channel. Please go check out Blake. And then why did my mind just go blank? I see their logo. I see Josh's logo. Mysteries. Oh my goodness, Catherine, help me out here. Is it Mysteries Unleashed? Mysteries Unleashed. With Josh, and then his co-host Dano comes on, and Dano also has a channel called the Cryptid Podcast. Both of them are also Christian based. Yes, Mysteries Unknown. Thank you, Catherine. And they are great channels to check out and watch. And Grant's channel, yes, absolutely. Go subscribe to Grant's channel as well.
Oh, and Shel at Whisper Walkers, yeah. She'll take subscribers too.
Yeah. Except you don't have a YouTube channel yet, do you?
Yeah, I still do,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I
have an older one that has a bunch of subscribers, but that email got hacked. I could never get back into it. So I have this one, and I'm trying to build subscribers on it.
That stinks. Yeah, can one of you guys, or Christy, can somebody drop Lone Star Supernatural's channel link? Grant did. Grant, you are on top of it, buddy.
Oh, well, look at you, buddy. Woo!
See?
Is that Grant that got kicked out one time?
Yes, poor Grant. Still sorry about that. It was an accident. Yeah, and I know Blake from the Lost Cryptids Conservatory hasn't put anything out in a while, and I actually just messaged him like, "Hey, dude, what's going on?" I haven't heard back from him yet, but he's.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I haven't gotten any posts from him either. Like I usually see his posts going.
Yeah, and
everything's okay.
He's got some amazing stuff. That I mean, whether it's. And you're not going to go out as a field investigator. You're not going to find stuff every single time. You're not going to always come across things. Sometimes, even like when, you and I went out, Shel, we got those weird feelings, but when we were out, we didn't see anything. We didn't really have a whole lot. I mean, maybe a couple noises, but we were kind of like, was it?
And that one spot was just dead, but the next spot I got footage, nighttime footage.
Yep. And it wasn't
even the same the last time you were down. That one spot we had eye shine, but that was about it.
Yeah.
That was that was
even when we went through the photos too, we were kind of like, okay, well, I guess we did have some stuff, but we didn't know right away when we went through. It was back when we went back through afterwards. Hey Tim, good to see you, bud. But even though we might not always get stuff, it's so important for us as a community. And again, I'm going back to we might not always agree. We might not always see things the same way, have a difference of opinions. And I do believe it was George Carlin that actually said this in the first place, but opinions are like buttholes. And I'm being nice. Everyone has them and they all smell. So you know what? It doesn't matter. What's important is to learn from each other, grow with each other, respect each other's ideas, opinions, thoughts, and research, because we are all putting effort in to do the research and look for things and find answers. And we might only get bits and pieces, but it is so important for us as a community to work together so that we can put it all together and we can figure it out. And if we're always fighting, it's just, there's never going to be, we're not going to get any answers if we're always fighting. So I think that this is what we need. We really need to be able to support each other and work together and grow.
Yeah,
And go to
because
help-
even
and
though
go to help out.
somebody's having a quiet night, you never know what you may pick up or learn from them, just them discussing something or just their thought process. And you go, oh, I never thought about things like that. You know, you could always learn. That's my thing.
Yep. I mean, I still have to, one of my biggest arguments is that story that I was talking about earlier with the guy that was talking about how he kept coming across the missing persons and they had already passed. And the argument that I had with the other individual was, I can't listen to this crap anymore. He's going to hell because he talks to the other side and all of these spirits are demons and he's working with demons and his soul is condemned and da 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 da. And it's like,
well, how does that person know that? How does that person know all the answers to the world? How do they know all that?
Well, again, my thought is going, whoa, regardless of what all that other stuff is that you believe, what you're missing is one key component. Even if what that person was saying is true and these are demons that he's working with and talking to, even the demons were saying they are not dead. Their soul is living on. What does that mean? There's still something to learn. There's still something to gain from everybody's experience, everybody's encounter, and everybody's truth. It is a truth that everybody, I mean, it's like going to okay, so for example, here's another one. I'm rambling. Wow. Just yell at me. Too bad you guys can't mute me.
What you're trying to say is like a footnote. Like, even if we watch something and maybe we don't completely get it or we don't completely understand it, it's super noteworthy to the point we'll write a footnote in our little chapter we're on.
Yeah.
And we may have to come back to that and we may be able to add to that or plug it in somewhere.
Yep. Just like who was I watching? Steve Ishtal. He was like, I might hear something or hear a story that I've never heard before and think that is really weird. I'm just going to put it on the shelf and see. We'll just put it on the shelf. Like, I've heard, I listened, I've got it. I'll put it on the shelf. And then all of a sudden, maybe a month, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year later, all of a sudden you get 3 stories like that, or 3 experiences, or 3 very similar things. And you're like, wait a minute, let me pull that off the shelf here. Yeah,
you revisit it.
Like, oh, there's the corner to the puzzle that I've been trying to put together, and that actually fits. Oh, okay, now that makes sense. Yes, I love How to Hunt. That is, and he is one of those like no BS type. Like, yeah, like, you don't like it, take it. Like his saying, take it or leave it. I don't care. You getting what I'm putting down? Yes, Ryan Paul Tremblay, welcome. Actually, have you seen Clough? I haven't seen Clough tonight. Have you? I haven't seen Clough.
I haven't seen none in the chat now.
Cloughie.
I can't see chat. So.
He went to Peter Piper's Pizza tonight. I know that because he was making me hungry for pizza.
Peter Piper's Pizza.
I don't know. But he went to Peter Piper's Pizza. And he was making me hungry for pizza.
Not flautas? What the heck?
Well, even the Mexican has to have the pizza sometimes.
What?
No.
Oh, now you want to come on here? Should we let Harold in here?
I don't know, chat. Should we let Harold
Spirit of
in?
Harold. All I could
I-
see was
I
the
just-
shadow, the spirit of Harold.
Well, he is kind of white.
I just have one question for everybody in chat and everybody on the panel.
Okay.
Is there a difference between conjuring the dead and speaking to the dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Because if
That's-
you're conjuring it, that's a no-no. You're no-no.
Right.
That's no-no. That's dangerous. Juju, bad. Because now, no.
To me, there is a difference between conjuring them and then them just coming
Showing up.
and showing up and speaking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know,
Totally.
when you're going to the gas station and you're standing in line trying to get something and you've got the weird person behind you who thinks that like you're their long lost best friend and they just start having a chat with you. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's not like you asked for it. They just started talking to you. So you're like, okay, sure. I would say that would be the same thing as a spirit, you know, trying to talk to you. You shake your head and nod. You didn't ask for it.
So, are you going to tell them what happened to you last night on the way back from going to see Daniel's truck?
Okay, yeah, we were on the way back from one of our near neighbors, and we drove past the cemetery down the road. They have all kinds of solar lights out there, and it was just turning dark, so all the solar lights were on, but they were all flickering as we drove by.
At the same time.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Every single one of them. There's probably around 100 of them out there. So they were all flickering at the same time, all different colors.
Yeah, and the cop would have been pulling me over, and I'd have been like, "I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get away from something." Yeah, no, that was creepy. Too creepy.
This is quiet. What the hell?
Okay, yes, because you know that location that I go to when I go and I get that the location that I've gone to where I've captured the picture of the dog creature and I had all of those voices, and that's the hot spot area that I've gone to. When I leave there, and I don't know what it is with the cemeteries lately, putting all of those solar lights out, that in itself is creepy to me. Okay.
Nobody's saying hi to you.
But there is a cemetery straight down the road that I have to pass, and it's so weird because it's all farmland, and then it's a corner lot and there's a cemetery, and then way back there's one of those like mausoleum things where they do but they have the whole thing is filled with solar lights, those colored ones, all different ones. And I kid you not, I have seen them flicker and I'm like, figment of my imagination. And I was on the phone, as always, at one point with a certain individual coming home. And while I was on the phone with them talking, it looked like a large shadow had actually gone through and blocked some of those lights out.
Now I've seen that.
And that freaked me out. And I remember seeing this and having the conversation with that individual going, why do they put those solar lights out there? That is just so creepy to begin with, and they shouldn't be putting that stuff out there. And I think I saw something, but I'm not sure. And I was like waiting for something to cross in front of me the whole ride home. Like I'm like waiting for like Dogman to run across the street and like, but yeah, that was creepy too. Why do they do that?
Just read Ryan's comment.
This last one?
Mm-hmm.
Avoid any ghost hunters from talking to me when I die. My tomb is gonna read, still dead. Thanks for checking. If they're trying to reach me, they obviously didn't get the memo, right?
Oh my god. Ryan, that was funny. You made maybe spew water everywhere during that.
It'd be funnier even
my
if you
God.
put down below, leave a message after the beep.
You'd have people standing at the gravestone going, I'm waiting for the beep.
Mhm.
Where is it?
Oh, it would be even more funny if it goes beep.
There was, when I was in college, there was a guy who was taking classes to be a mortician, and his family had run a funeral home, and he said that they were working on these. And I'm like, this was weird. And I don't know what you guys think, but okay, Lisa Ann, we will not go to the I don't want to say we're not going to go to the Satanic Barn, because if I get to Helltown and I'm like, oh, there's the Satanic Barn that Lisa Ann was talking about, I'm going to be like, I really want to go.
If I go along, ain't nobody stopping me from going there.
Right? There's that little voice now. Now, Lisa Ann, see, you did this. It's all your fault. I'm going to blame you. Because you said don't go. It's like, don't touch the pan. It's hot. So now I've got to check it out. I got to test it. Oh.
Well, everything's going to freeze over when Jessica's there. Because trust me, when she comes down from up north, it's cold weather. Every time. Every time she brings the cold.
Yes,
So she's going to make hell freeze over. The barn won't burn. It'll be all frozen.
I just want to barge in and go, okay, I'm here. Let's go.
Right, if I had people on the line going, hey, I got a question about probably. So this guy that I went to school with, he was going to school to be a mortician, and he said that his family was working on a trademark copyright thing where when you arrived at the tombstone, there would be a QR code that you could scan on the tombstone. And then when you scan it, it would come up on your phone with the video link for that person. And it would be that person's life video, like a memorial video.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those. Yeah.
Oh, he did it? Maybe he didn't.
I didn't do it. I've seen it. My daughter was telling me about it, and she showed me one.
Oh, see, maybe it was this guy. Maybe he's like rich now, and here I'm going, yeah, that's weird. And he probably did it. Maybe it was him. Maybe he did it, and he succeeded. I don't know. Or he gave that idea to somebody else, and they ran with it. I just thought that would be so weird.
Have you seen the tattoos with the QR code on them? And then when you hit the QR code, it would be like a song or something, a saying or whatever. But the tattoo itself is a QR code, and whatever is on the QR code comes up on your phone, and that's what the tattoo would. I've actually seen that. I don't remember. It was like a comedy thing, but a guy had a tattoo to the QR code, and it said, or it played. I think it was an AC/DC song or something like that. But anyway, it was kind of funny. But if that's the case, I don't know if I would want to have a QR code in my mom and dad's grave and then go there and see. Yeah, I would probably just lose it every time.
Yeah.
I have time the way it is. But yeah.
I have seen the QR codes. Well, I've seen a couple different ones. I've seen the ones where they have the QR code on the back sweatshirt, and then you scan it, and then it plays "Never Gonna Let You Go," never Rickroll you. But then I've also seen the other ones that are like you just scan the QR code, and they're like, "Dang, you're a nosy bitch, aren't you?"
What's AC/DC? It was
Grant?
a song by AC/DC. I don't remember what song it was.
AC/DC is a rock band.
Yeah, it's a rock band.
Oh, Grant, you just lost your moderation privileges.
It's also alternating current and
direct current.
Yep.
Which is where they got their name from in the first place. It was like his sister's curling iron or whatever, or blow dry curling iron, right? And he was like, AC/DC, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Belinda. Took the words right out of my mouth.
No, we can't hate on Grant. Now, he might not know. He needs some education.
Grant, how old are you? How old are you really? Like, I'm gonna give you some leeway here.
Antichrist Devil's Child.
Lisa Ann is still saying, please don't go to Satan's barn. Okay, you know, I will do my Lisa Ann, I will do my best, but I cannot make any promises that I cannot keep. But I will do my best to behave myself. If going to Helltown, I come upon Satan's barn, the satanic barn.
She's gonna turn the barn into icicles. I'm telling you. Nothing to worry about.
You know what'll end up happening? See, this is how my life goes. I will finally plan this trip to Helltown. We will have a group of people ready to go to Helltown. And like 2 days before we get there, something will have happened and like the satanic barn will have burnt down or something.
Why did you put that in the universe? Why didn't you just do that?
Because I'm like my mother and I have to speak those things. So, yeah. I will try my best, though. A few years away from taking up residence in Jurassic Park. That would be cool. Yeah.
So, hey, Jess, if you go to Helltown, is that when Hell freezes over?
Yeah. Yep. Hessie, that was the nickname my cousin used to call me because he couldn't say Jessie. So he used to call me Hessie. And my brother was Himmy. Himmy and Hessie. Just putting that out there. Little tidbit.
So what's your brother's real name?
My brother's real name?
Yeah, after you said Himmy.
Assuming Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Turd.
No, for real.
James.
Oh, that's a nice name.
James Bond. James Bond.
So did Grant run away after
Did your brother come first or you? Jesse James is what
no,
I'm thinking.
Perfection came first. Hello.
So there you go. Your parents had Jesse James on the brain.
Actually, why do I feel like Dwight? Well, actually, my dad actually would put up tombstones in our yard for Halloween, and it would say "Rip Jesse James," and yeah, he'd be like, "Well, there you go. You got your own little decoration with your names on it." We're like, "Yeah, thanks." And then right next to it, it would be like, "Here lies frickin' frack," because I remember he would always call us frickin' frack when he would get irritated with us. He'd be like, "Let's go, frickin' frack. Come on." Like, who's frickin' frack? But allegedly, there's a Wendigo creature in Helltown. Oh, but you call... I would like to know more, Ryan. Definitely would like to know more. I can change my Tyrannosaurus Rex. I like that.
You know what I want on my tombstone? I want my tombstone to read?
Pepperoni and sausage?
Pepperoni and cheese. Yep.
There we go.
What's on your tombstone? Pepperoni and cheese.
Do they even make... They don't do those commercials anymore, do they?
No, I just aged myself.
Yeah. Well, I guess I aged myself too because I called it out before you did.
I isolated myself because I don't even know what you're talking about.
What?
I want on my tombstone, I want it to say, "Don't let them bury me. I'm not dead."
Oh my gosh. Go away.
I hope they didn't forget the bell. Oh, that would be so cool. And then you have a little bell and it's put on a little timer or a motion sensor. So anybody walks by, it's like ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Does everybody know what the bell's for? In chat? Have you heard of that?
Yeah. Actually, I know what it's for. It was in the days of what they called consumption or tuberculosis, whatever. They accidentally would bury people alive.
Yep.
So they started burying them with a string tied to their finger that would come all the way to the surface. And the family would sit there and wait for like 48 hours to see if they heard a bell. And if they didn't hear a bell, then okay, they're dead. But if they heard a bell, they would unearth them and, help them back to life. And then as time goes by, it became in some communities like a celebration where you would ring the bell and like on this one certain day, and you would, share a memory of that loved one or whatever.
Mhm.
That's how they commence the bell ceremonies.
Okay, I have a creepy family story to tell after that. There's no bell involved, but my grandpa's mother, she had a condition to where she would go into a deep sleep for about 2 weeks at a time, and when he was 9 years old, his mother went into that deep sleep and she wouldn't wake up, but she was still breathing. He could tell she was still breathing because he would hold a mirror up to her nose and she would breathe on it.
Oh, okay.
And he was approached by someone in town asking how his mother was, and they wanted to do a wellness check. So they had the doctor go in, and the doctor pronounced her dead without holding a mirror up to her face. Knowing her condition, he pronounced her dead. And my grandpa insisted on holding the mirror up to her face, but they wouldn't let him. So he knows that they buried her alive.
Could you imagine being 9 years old and having your mom be buried alive?
So she was a single mother, and when she was buried alive, my grandpa then became the head of the household. So at 9 years old, he had to get a full-time job.
Oh my gosh, that is horrible.
That's a rough story.
Yeah, he had to support 6 brothers and sisters at 9 years old.
Holy cow. So was he just the oldest male, or he was the oldest child
He was the oldest of the children.
of the children? So everybody else was
Right. His younger sister then became like the mother of the family. She helped raise the
How
young.
old was she?
He was 9, she was 7, and all the other children were 5 and below.
5 below?
So
Wow. That's
Yeah.
I can't imagine. At
He got-
7 years old.
yeah, he got a job on a turkey farm, and he worked at that job for about 10 years. And then he ran moonshine on the side. But
Gotta start him young.
well, the way his family would survive, because her being a single mother, in order to eat, my grandpa's family was disowned by their rich side of the family, and only one person from that side of the family would come over once a month with a bucket of lard.
Good night, Amanda. Thank you for being here. It was so good to see you. God bless, hon.
And that was during the Depression.
Ugh. That's
And
nuts.
kids think they have it hard these days. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? Oh, yep.
So once a month, my grandpa got to take a turkey home.
Once a month.
Yeah.
Well, that's still kind of nice because turkey probably fed them good, but
They survived on that one turkey a month, and then also wild hog, wild chickens. So yeah.
wow, that's hard times. And you wonder why, if you think about the land and just the struggles that we have gone through as people over the centuries of the turmoil and everything. Like, people oh, this is a brand new house. Why do I have ghosts? Why are there weird things happening? Well, because you don't know the life of the people that were living on these lands
Correct.
before you. I mean, so much, energy and misery and pain and suffering. And I mean, especially the further back that you go, I mean, they kind of like what I was talking about earlier today too on the show is, for what we have to work for nowadays. Um, Kids nowadays, you can think so easily. You don't even have to think about stuff. You just Google it, just look it up, and you get your answers. And it dumbs people down, and it makes things even to the point where, if you're not working for it and putting in the effort for it, you lose the appreciation for it. But the amount of work and struggles and strife and stress and hardships that younger people went through in the olden days to even plow the fields and take care of the animals and the suffering. I really think all of that energy and that pain goes into the land. It goes into the waters. It goes into just everything, the trees, the plants, we're all energy. And going on this whole thing, but I think everything absorbs it. What do they say about thermodynamics? Energy is not destroyed; it is merely just transferred. And I really think that just like our souls, nothing is meant to die. Everything transfers and moves on, and I think a lot of that, especially anger. I mean, the devil lives, these evil demons live, and they grow and they strengthen on anger and hatred and pain. And I think that if anything is going to grow, that's going to be the easiest thing. Kind of like the whole aspect with Monsters Inc., And then they discovered laughter in the end was actually stronger, but they were growing off of screams and fears for so long. I think it's really absorbed in everything. And I think it goes back again, why I think it's so important for us, no matter what your opinions and thoughts and everything else are, you just work together and help each other grow.
Ew, I have to help you.
Hey, you know what? You made that choice, ma'am. Okay.
I know. I'm
that.
teasing with them.
I do that to my mom too. She's like, "Oh, you know what your dad did?" I'm like, "Hey, you chose him." All right. My dad will be like, "Oh, your mother, like, you chose her. You chose her. You made that decision. You chose."
I can't help it. I chose him based on the flat top box he had in back behind him.
Well, if that was the decision maker.
Well, okay. So a lot of people might not know this or whatever, and this is a squirrel topic, but okay, Harold and I met on Facebook dating. Okay, so his profile picture had a acoustic guitar in the background, and he claimed that he knew country music. And so me being a smart butt that I am, and I asked him, I said, "So, do you know how to play that flat top box behind you?" In one of his comments, or in one of his pictures, I made that comment. And then, of course, we started talking after that. And he goes, "No, I don't, but nice song reference." So I knew that he knew country music. Little did I know that he's like really into country music, kind of like I am. But that's besides the point. But anyway, that's how that topic came up. And
my dad was a guitar player. So
yeah.
I've got to dip out, Jess. Thank you. It's been fun.
Okay,
Good to
love you,
see everyone.
Bye, Jess. Bye, Shel. Love you.
I shall.
Bye-bye.
Yep,
Love
take care.
everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.
You
You
too.
You too.
I mean, wait. When we were kids, we died, and our moms told us to walk it off. Oh! You're not being serious. You're talking about.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
he went off on
Like-
kids not knowing what the heck hard work or suffering or any of that is these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, you fall and scuff your knee and it's like, oh, you're fine. It's like got rocks and dirt in it and you're just like, there's blood. Yeah, it's just fine. It's fine. Just throw the hose water on it. It's fine.
Hose water? Do they even know what that is?
Well, people do have
Sorry.
hoses.
Daniel, I'm not looking at you, but I'm looking at you. Do you know what a hose water is?
Yes,
You drink from the hose. Outside. Go play.
exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Go play. Yeah, and don't
Go
come
look
back
like
until the
light.
streets are on. Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
back
don't
when
come
the
back.
outside light comes on. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
But yeah, I remember, the sandbox and getting sand, and it's like, Mom, I've got sand in my eyes. You're fine. You're fine. Go back out there.
Mhm.
Go wash
Here's
it
the
out
hose
of the
water.
water hose.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Yep.
Let's see, what other topics do we have? Is there anybody else that would like to come on tonight?
I don't know. Ryan's sitting here just jabbing up a storm in this chat. I'm having a hard time reading it.
Yeah, the metal slide.
Metal slides, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you go down. You'd have blisters between the your skin hitting the metal and just like
Yep.
sweltering across the heat, but it would be like then you'd have the rubbing metal on top of it. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So did Grant run away? We didn't mean to make Grant run away.
I think
was just
Grant-
asking.
I think Grant's been working a lot on his channel too. So he just came in to drop his link and left. I know he uses me.
Is it good to be used, Jess?
I'm used to it by now. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm tired. Going to bed. Good night, Catherine.
Good night, Catherine. I'm so glad you were able to join us, and I'm glad you had fun. I hope everybody's having fun. What are we at? We're at an hour and 41 minutes. So yep. So we can finish this up and do the final 20 minutes and do the 2 hours, unless anybody else would like to come on and join us. Ryan.
Linda just says we had concrete underneath our jungle gyms
Mhm.
in school.
Yep.
I don't know if I had concrete. I had those. I don't know if it's like rubber mat or even the wood chips. I don't know, like the mulch kind of. Maybe the rocks. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I went to so many different schools when I was younger.
Yeah, the mulch that had all of the little splinters in it. So you thought it was going to be nicer, but yet the minute you skinned your knee, you ended up with shards of wood chips. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Grant discovered AC/DC, so now he's rocking it out. That's why he left.
He's thunderstruck. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Sean, you could come on too. You could come on, pop in. Okay. Oh, you made a promise. I'm going to hold you to that. Look at that.
Okay,
Everybody
next
see that? I said I promised.
all right, Ryan. We're holding it to you.
Now we're talking about slides, right?
Yeah.
Where I grew up, we had a thing called a rocket slide. Where you go down like that spiral,
Oh,
all metal. But we also had straight slides. They were all metal, and you would think they would, at the end of it, it'd be pointed down so you could slide into the sand that was below it. No, ours tilted upward so that when you slid down it, you'd go airborne.
That is funny. And there's some person who engineered it that way, and they're like, yeah, all those little kids. This is gonna be great. Yeah.
Or you had the merry-go-rounds that go like 50,000 miles fast when the kids are really,
Those were the best. Like if you can find those ones nowadays, it's like it doesn't matter how old you are, I swear. You're just like, oh my gosh, they don't make these anymore. You've got to test it out and make sure. Except
you have
then
one person sit in the middle.
Awkward.
Yep.
And they're tilted. That always sucks.
You always have one person sit in the middle, and then everybody else stands on the side and spin it and spin it and spin it and see how long the person in the middle can stay on it.
Yeah.
That when you try to jump on it when it's going.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're aging ourselves. We better hush our faces, man.
And then
Or
they had
you got,
Wait, these are so freaking cute.
I'm live, you turd butt.
Hey,
I can tell you.
hi, Danny.
hi.
Christy says hi. You want to say hi? Pop your face in. Say hi. You can just, you could.
Her hand. Hey, Cammy got on. You 21-year-old.
Yeah, her daughter got on and said hi. Just pop your head in. Say hi.
I look horrendous.
You don't look any more horrendous than when you were sitting in the emergency room on the bed with the IVs in your arm and
You
you're
should have
going.
been live then.
Yeah.
Hey, sweeties, how are you?
She says, how are you?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, she's so sore.
Yeah. I heard.
Belinda says hi. See?
Everybody's saying hi.
Yeah. See? Okay, she's running away now.
Cool.
Okay, so Vicky says I made arrangements to be turned into soil, literally soil. So she's going water world.
Well, won't we all turn to soil after we?
Well, we were created from dust and we'll return to dust, right?
Yep.
I know some
Oh,
people some people will turn themselves into trees. I've seen that.
For
Were
those
they-
of you that didn't get the water world reference, if you watch it, Kevin Costner, his character, the whole world's covered in water, and he takes his boat to this floating city and tries to trade, and they throw him into a cage to lower him down into this vat of mush that is actually where they throw their dead. So they're trying to create soil to live on it so they can walk on it.
Okay.
Lone Star Supernatural says, so you all discussed the PG film controversy?
I do not know about this controversy. What is this controversy?
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna fill me in?
The man that claims to have worn the suit, the so-called suit.
Oh, the Patty Gimlin film
Yeah.
controversy. Oh, I thought you meant like the PG. Like, is there this controversy about PG films as opposed to like PG-13?
So these guys that are that made the documentary are claiming that Roger Patterson hoaxed the whole thing, that he had it pre-planned and had a suit made and hired a man to wear the suit and act like a Bigfoot.
Uh-huh. But that's not new information. That's been out.
Yeah, that's been out. But they
Right.
claim that they found some lost footage in a vault. That the family had lost footage in a vault, and that they finally released it, and it shows the whole group of those guys planning it, and then filming, practicing the whole stunt before they actually went and did it.
Like, they filmed practicing this before they did it.
Yeah. And people that have seen it, the majority of people that have seen it have come out and said that you can tell that it's a suit that they're wearing for that practice run, but it doesn't look like Patty in the actual film. That you can tell that the practice run is a suit, but the Patty film is different. So there was one, I'm not going to name names, but there was one man that came out ahead of everyone and said he saw the film and says everybody's going to be mad because it's a hoax. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I have to say about this. So, okay, what does it say? I know I believe her and my doubts PG film at this point. Okay. So here's what I have to say about this. Everybody here knows there is stuff out there. whatever anybody wants to believe, we know. This is not like a, maybe I'm still on the fence. I like listening to the stories. I like the spooky entertainment. No, we know.
Even if the Patterson Gimlin film is a fake, that's one instance. That's not debunking Bigfoot. For people like me that have seen Bigfoot up close, I can tell you from my experience, seeing this thing from no more than 5 feet away, standing in front of me, the female that I saw standing in front of me looked exactly like Patty. And it wasn't a suit. So I'm not going to say that I believe or don't believe the Patterson Gimlin film, but that's one incident, and we can't base all of our knowledge on one fake film.
Okay, I kind of like what Lone Star Supernatural has to say, and I'm gonna put this out here. If I decide if we're gonna put this topic off and we'll do this, would you guys be willing to do it for Tea Time Tuesday, and we could discuss this? Would you guys be willing to come back on with me?
Us?
Yeah.
Don't we have to be somewhere Tuesday?
This coming Tuesday, Jess?
Yeah.
It depends on how late. Well, we had to drive to Muskogee.
Muskogee, Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but this would, I mean.
Okay. Well, because the other thing that I was going to say is Lone Star Supernatural, since it was your idea to save the convo, and hopefully, God willing, next Friday I will be back out doing my night investigations, because I'm praying that my release comes on the 4th and I can go back to work and I can get back out there. Then I would definitely like to do this on Tuesday instead. So I guess, wait, what's the 4th? What's Tuesday? Maybe I won't even know.
Tuesday's the 2nd.
Okay. Thursday's the 4th. Thursday is when I would get my release, so I would know for sure. Okay. So if I don't get my release, then yeah. But okay. Would you be?
I have a question.
Basically,
Wait. What does you going out in the field have anything to do with your release from work?
Because if I don't get the release from my doctor to be able to go back to work, there's no way. I know personally, if I can't sit at a desk, there's no way I can go do the hike. Like fishing was bad enough, and I was just in one spot.
Okay.
So
I was just asking for a friend.
So if we hold this topic off, Lone Star, since it was your idea. He already answered. I'm free Tuesday. Okay, so I would love. Well, let's have you come on Tuesday. We will do. We'll do this topic on Tuesday, and if things change, if you're able to, even time frame. Give me a time frame, because I know I normally go on at 7:30, but I could even push it off a little bit if you're not back in time, and then we could do like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll try to let you know throughout the day.
And Lone Star, get a hold of me. I think I'm friends with you in Facebook, so message me. And then we'll coordinate. I think that would be awesome. I would love to discuss this, because I definitely have something to say about it. I think a lot of people do. I have some. Well, let's just say, based on the last 2 years experience that I've been dealing with, I have some very strong emotional feelings about that PG hoax type situation, and I definitely have some things that I would love to bring up and talk about it. Yeah. So I would say Tuesday, and we'll decide a time for sure. Because, like I said, normally I do 7:30. So if that doesn't work, maybe we could work something around that. Does that sound good? Sound good? Sound good?
Yeah.
I'm totally.
Ryan said he's going to troll.
Well, then I guess I need to make both of them moderators so they control each other and they don't kick each other out. But yeah. What did your grandmother have a garden? And did the kids? That was my grandmother. Wow, we're having what is this conversation that I missed? Bit of hoaxing going on. Yeah, yes, Belinda, there is a bit of hoaxing going on out there. What was
Jess,
Vicky talking about? What?
yes, I could get a hold of one of the men that has actually studied the Patterson Gimlin film from beginning to end to beginning. He has ran it through all kinds of tests. I can send him an invite.
You know what I have to say? Excellent.
Yeah.
And I know, I know Jesus Payan. When I interviewed him, he did a lot of that too. Ooh, maybe I should message Jesus and see if he wants to get on and talk about it too. Ooh, we could have another party, a PG party,
We have to eat.
instead of an what is that, a XXX party? We'll have a PG party.
I dare you to make it like that and put the PG like Patty, the PG, but Patterson put Patty in the background. Have a PG party.
Yeah. So, okay. Residual hauntings. Oh, that is an awesome topic. I would love to do a show on talking about residual hauntings because I have a whole, based on my, thank you, Vicky. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be for another day.
You better write these down, Jess, so you know.
I know.
So you have your list.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I've got to set up PG party.
Sorry.
And set up PG party and PG pajama party. And then Vicky, squirrels. Vicky!
Squirrel!
You're not funny. And then residual hauntings.
Bigfoot! Jess.
Yeah, you know what? That would be, I need to get a shirt where Bigfoot's actually going, squirrel.
Look, everybody, I'm making a Bigfoot film.
So, Ryan. So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she was actually talking about squirrels. Okay, on that note.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, on that note, we are going to close out tonight with a prayer, everybody. So please feel free to join and do the prayer with us. This is going to be a short little prayer. And then I would like to say thank you, everybody, for... Thank you, everybody. Oh, Lord help us. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I appreciate everybody's support, everybody's comments. I appreciate everybody just being so supportive of each other tonight. You guys are truly awesome. You're the best. I love each and every one of you for everything tonight. Awesome. So on that note, I would like to say, Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for this day. Thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for the blessings that you have given us. Thank you for the blessings that you are teaching us that we have not yet understood. I'd like to ask that you forgive us for everything that we have done wrong, whether we know that we've done it wrong, whether we haven't understood what we've done wrong. Lord, thank you. Thank you for giving us the ability to help each other and help others when we can. And I'd like to ask that you please send your angels to guide each and every one of us on these struggles and this day-to-day basis that we go through. We know that the veil is thinning. We know that evil is gaining power, and we ask that you keep us strong, keep us in your arms, and guide us through our decisions and life goals and actions that we need to do with our families, and protect us. Help those that are struggling with addiction. Help those that are struggling with the pain and suffering of our bodies, of our minds. Help those that are suffering right now with family and financial issues and other heartaches that we are all going through. And help us help each other as we go through this life. Give us the strength to build each other up and not break each other down. When we ask this all in your name, Christ Jesus, amen.
Amen. Woo!
So thank you everyone again for being here. Please go ahead and check out those other channels that I was talking about. Share, subscribe, lift each other up. And I just ask that you guys all have a great, safe, wonderful weekend. And we will see you guys on Tuesday and then on Wednesday for OCST.
Yep.
All righty. Good night, everybody.
No.
Thank you guys for being on.
You're welcome, Jess. It was fun.
Squirrel.
Party was 1999. We sure did.
Boop, boop. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.